Episode 7. I can't tell if we're doing any better or worse with our strategy here, exploring the Mount Holly estate. My only metric for success, the only concrete one I guess, is making it to the antechamber, which we have, gotten right up next to it on day 1, but we haven't actually gotten inside it, which requires the lever. Other than that, our only other metrics that aren't concrete are whether or not we're, getting into rooms with a good amount of resources or finding out new things or something. Things that feel like we're playing well. Things like gaming the dark room, defeating it, so to speak, using the utility closet. We're finally going to do it this episode. I already turned the lights back on in here, so we just have to make our way back there with our remaining steps. You would think we could just go through this one door to the dark room, and maybe we could. I mean, why not? If we can, and it seems optimal, maybe. But I was thinking we could make this a dead end, get the resources, and go around this way, even if it takes up some steps, just to get back here this way. Because I consider defeating the dark room not only turning on the lights and finding the secret lore with some magnifying glass, but also gaming its mechanic here that doesn't let you see the floor plans. And we can only, upheave that mechanic by drafting while inside the dark room. It'd be a shame to just draft something here in the West Wing Hall and then wind up in the dark room. So we'll just make this a dead end, which probably has a higher chance of giving us some resources that we need. Even though it's taking up our key resource. Okay, well, that is... No, wait. I'm stupid. I'm an idiot. What I meant to do... I meant to go to the dark room and then, draft from inside the dark room as I was saying. But that means that I can't even click on this. Making it a dead end doesn't help me in any way. Damn. Well, still, we can still just go to the dark room and then... Yeah, let's just go to the chapel. I don't care if we're gonna lose a coin. It'll just be our shortcut, I guess. Save us on the steps that we so desperately need. We're trading 1 coin for a bunch of extra steps. And that opened up the dark room. Whatever, we're still defeating the dark room, even if I'm not drafting a room, breaking its own rule or whatever. We're getting the lore, that's the main thing. Not the lore from this room, we still don't know what's behind mystery stained glass number 8. No items, it seems. Alright, so what we were missing last time was this. At least, that was the main thing, and I guess there might always be a gem here when you turn the lights back on. Maybe. But the thing we want enlarged, that H.S. Sinclair wanted enlarged, was this. First of all, this. Oh, it's not actually... I thought it was an H and some other letter, like Herbert and his lady. I guess it was 11-28. Is that a date? Is it also the way to unlock this? I assume it must be. It's not going to be like math, like 11 minus 28 negative 17. Probably not. Could also be a date. It's probably a date, but doubles as the padlock thing here. Don't know what happened on the 28th though. But now that we're in the dark room and we have the magnifying glass, we gotta check out everything else, right? Maybe. It might be kind of a pain in the ass to do that though, right? Maybe only things that maybe contain some special information. don't think there's anything like that here. Not unless it's on the bookshelf or what. We can't see what's on the computer no matter how much we enlarge it. And these aren't X-ray magnifying glasses, so we can't see Mrs. Babbage's sweet, sweet lingerie as much as we want to. Is there any point in enlarging, like, the blurry photo? Don't think so. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to do this. Not here anyway. In fact, that one photo might be the only one that's really worth enlarging. Unless I missed something. Oh, here's that same photo. Same number. Don't think we have to worry about this so much. We'll just do it quickly. Nothing. It's just the same photo but like cut in half. And then this one. Okay, this is one that we need. I didn't even think about this one, like what was written on the note. I just kind of wrote it off as nothing. We'll save it for last. Nothing around here, yeah. And this gentleman, who is looking quite perturbed, what did he have written down? His mysterious note, preserved in the photograph. I'm almost scared to see it. Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. What a secret. Have we ever seen a green memo? We've never seen Hartley's room. Who the hell is Hartley? Is this Hartley on the right? Or are you Hartley, sir? Probably not. Well, we'll remember that. Green memos in Hartley's room are false, always. Don't know about green memos outside of Hartley's room or whatever. We've never seen either. And just for completion, is there any point in checking this? Any of these text ones? I don't think so. Alright, we've defeated the dark room. Let's go to the passageway. It's over this way. This way's north. Oh, it's another one of these doors. What I like to call a free door, because we can just unlock it. Maybe we save it though? Let's do this one first. 7 locked doors? What are you talking about? What a room. Well, it's the only new one. Let's do it. The hell is this? At a glance, it only leads to the left, like one way, but it does lead up and down too, it seems. Well, if we're going to use a key, let's absolutely use one on the one that goes upwards. Presumably. Okay. Well, fine. We've got more keys. Do I need to save these keys? I might have to. I kind of assumed that these would all have, like, at least some reward in them. Maybe. Maybe not. Let's gamble on the right door. Well, we got something. Floor plan upgrade disk. Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Permanently. Wow. Do we have the code check? I don't think we do. We definitely want to use this. We do have the security room, but I'm not sure if we can use this without the network. We'll just have to make sure we have enough steps to use it. We absolutely cannot go over on steps today. How far is this? Like maximum without the minimum amount of steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, too much. Okay, our current fastest route is through the passageway through the den. And we need at least 5 starting from the passageway. We'll have to remember that. We have to make it back to the passageway with 5 steps. Gotta remember. Alright, and I guess we'll use our last key. Just because I really want to go to this north door, I guess. This might have been a stupid use of keys, but we have all these keys, don't we, so... Oh wait, could this be locked too? It said 7 locked doors. There are 6, like, in the hallway, and then the far one. Is this a locked door? It's not. Okay. Oh, it's the code check. Shall we? This lets us re-roll. It's kind of a pretty substantially helpful place, but I think the code check might be helpful if we find out that we cannot use the disk, like without the network or something. But it would be hard to get back here if we need to spend 5 steps to get to security to try that out and then put it back into the code check. Do we even want to use a step to claim our garden key? I'm not sure we do. We are actually running low on steps this run. Unfortunately, this doesn't give us anything, I think. Yeah, I think it has to tell us that it explicitly gives us steps for entering the bedroom. I think we are going to do the code check. Save our 1 gem. Although maybe now's the time to use the gem for all of those sweet, sweet rerolls that we might need. Decisions. I'm going to gamble that we can use our upgrade disk on the terminal as long as we make it back there. No network needed. Just an assumption. Alright, we used the gem. I was trying to save it, but then I ended up using it. You know, I didn't even think. These doors could be locked. They might be locked. Any secrets? There are pictures here. But they're just the normal cards, right? Didn't think there were any secrets in these cards, so I guess not. We'll start with this door. Luckily not locked. Damn it, the garage again. I forgot. I really needed the gem for this, because I still have the key that I forgot that I had. I really want to see what's in this garage, and see what's inside this car. And we would have gotten 3 keys. Man. Shall we go for the redraw? This is new. It would let us, like, get any green room like this. We might be getting more green rooms in the near future. We can try it. Oh, how lovely. We get to see the outside for, like, for real. Do these rooms actually... Like, is the guest bedroom window like that? I don't think it is. How does this, like, update? Does it actually, like, select a room that matches what the outside looks like, or does it change the outside after you draft the room? Cup of tea? Unfortunately, we can't refill our stuff. We do get the shovel, though. We just need enough steps to get back to wherever... No, wait, I don't think we had any dirt in this run. Not yet. Not that I can remember. Well, we got to see this. That's nice. Where does that path lead? Turns out nowhere. Maybe you're not supposed to see this far into the path. I thought you could go through that door way over there, but judging by the fact that this path kind of leads to a dead end, I guess you're not supposed to go back here. It's a nice place. It'd be nice enough to take a break in, but we're probably not going to have the steps to come back here. Or any reason to come back here anyway. Alright, give me a green room, and if not, I'm going to re-roll. We could also, like, do the passageway. Oh wait, this might be locked. Okay, it's not. Yeah. Nothing we can do with this. Redraw. Okay, this is a problem for us. This does let us, like, get through further in. It's the only one that lets us continue. We could redraw. It's just a problem because if we need to slot our disk into the security terminal, it'll be that much harder to get back there. From our current location in the drawing room, we need 7 steps to get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or rather 6 steps. Or 7, yeah. Because if we end on 0, then we're out. So we need to end on 1 in the security room. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we need 7 while in the drawing room. So that means passing through the gymnasium. Like if we were north of the gymnasium, we would have to have 9. And it'd become... Or rather, we would have to have 10 when north of the gymnasium. Do I just go back now to try to upgrade the stuff? There might not be ample opportunity to get steps back. Oh well. So yeah, north of the gymnasium we need 10 steps. It becomes 8 after we enter it, then becomes 7 in the drawing room, then 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, yeah. Gotta make sure we have 10 north of the gymnasium. Oh yeah, I turned off the lights here, so I thought they wouldn't spawn. I guess it doesn't do anything, right? Oh wait, we can go through the passageway, so that'll save us, yeah, save us some steps. Okay, I'll have to recalculate. What does actually turning off the lights here do? Why is this in the breaker room? Hoople. What reason could there possibly be for this? Alright, so checking again. North of here, well, we need to have 1 here, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah. Need to have 8. North of here. This is free. Thanks to our strategy. We will make it the boudoir, so we can save the redraw. Maybe we want to redraw now just so we can head towards the back. Although we don't have the workshop, we can't really use our lever. We could use the shovel to combine with the lever if we had the workshop, but we still need something else. We don't know what. Just this. Unfortunately, we haven't encountered any more green rooms to take advantage of what we did in the terrace. And the boudoir is not a free pass in terms of well, purple rooms in general are not a free pass for getting steps back. I guess that's not always what they do, it's just like sometimes. Alright, so it's our first time seeing this with the magnifying glass. We already know the solution, pretty much. 1225. Is there any other juicy secret that we can discern from this? Don't think there is. Anytime there was a secret, it was like explicitly visible that there was something in the zoomed out view that you would want to zoom in on. Nothing like that here, I don't think. There could be super ultimate secrets or whatever that I don't even know of yet. Like hidden ARG stuff or whatever. But I wouldn't know. At least we got a gem here, right? That's what we got last time? Should just be the same red letter, though. Yeah. Marion's disappearance. It's just a disappearance, that's it. How'd this happen? The price she paid. The color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. What is her story? She wrote books, right? She wrote children's books. Seemed like she was important. In more ways than one. Please don't be locked. I said please. We're dead in the water. That's it. No more. Well, I guess we can try out the disc. Yeah, I think this strategy isn't working, trying to get like every door or every room. It does let me like explore a lot, I guess, but we run out of resources pretty quickly. I think if I do want to do this thing with the utility closet and the security room, which is like a viable strategy, I think, I do need to probably head towards the back more quickly. But even if I get towards the back, that's not a guarantee I'll get to the antechamber. Alright, the upgrade disk. At least we learned some secrets today. The only thing that we can take with us, outside of this thing, if we can use it without a network. Cool, we can. Floor plan upgrade program. Oh, is it just random? Closet data has been upgraded, or has been found on this upgrade disk. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. The chance, huh? Select a floor plan below to upgrade this room. Interesting, it's like a modification of the closet. Like a mutation. The hallway closet, 2 items, plus 1 extra item if drafted adjoined to a hallway. Seems like it'd be kind of hard to do that, but I think these are all drafting like to a specific place. Yeah, makes sense. A hallway closet, a bedroom closet, and an empty closet in a bedroom. Huh. That removes the items. Oh, I see. It's like a high-risk, high-reward thing for more items extra, but only more if you're actually like in an actual drafted room. Well, I think this is our best option, right? Because it's 4 items, the most amount, but 2 guaranteed ones if we're not drafting in the specific room. And I'm not sure if the red rooms are like more frequent than the bedrooms. I don't feel like they are, and we want bedrooms more than we want red rooms, so... As funny as the empty closet is, we're gonna make it a bedroom closet, I guess. Not the most exciting upgrade. But hey, it's permanent. We can't do anything else. Really wish I saved those gems for the garage. Couldn't do anything with the shovel. We did stuff with the magnifying glass. It was a good day for that, I guess. What's our rating? Prosaic Villa? We've gotten that before. We should get some more weird ratings. Should we start building towards, like, gimmick builds or something, if we can? I'm not sure how to try that. I kind of like this layout, with the fun little interior that's hiding a secret passage and just behind the entrance hall to the wider place. Kind of like a mystery escape room, whatever thing. On day 6, and currently episode 7, the days are starting to catch up with our episode number, just because they're getting quicker, I guess. Dependently. Let us build towards the back. Do I want to do that? I don't want to immediately go towards the back, because then we'll just run into like issues with stuff. Like needing resources. I think we still do the strategy of building in the beginning, but we start to ignore dead-end rooms and whatever as we get towards the back. How about that? If we've opened up the security door, which we can, with the utility closet. Give us just this one today. Turn that off. We still don't know... Why does the gymnasium have this breaker? Is it just useless? Just turn off both of these red rooms. I don't want to see them. We're done with the dark room. I don't think this makes them less likely, but... I can't imagine what else they do. Yeah, give us the storeroom. We're just gathering resources from these first rooms. We're going to ignore them entirely. Like the left wing and the right wing. Maybe for this run we just kind of stay as much towards the center and make dead ends out of our left and right. If that's, like, feasible. This one leads towards the back. This one has a gem, though. We do want the resources. It's okay to build one to the left or one to the right a little bit, I guess. Did I read about that one locked place, though? Don't think I did. Was it a hallway? Yeah, the Great Hall. A room of many doors and even more choices. The Great Hall is unquestionably the largest hallway of the house, but is also the least useful, for the doors lining its walls are always locked, perhaps for a reason. There was that one door that was useless to us completely. Is it always like the same layout, like the leftmost door in the far back? Or rather, the far back rightmost door is always the one that leads to the right exit? Because that's what it was for us when we did this last time, I think. Or does it change? Is it like one of those randomized things? Who knows? Alright, let's go right. We're not in a bedroom. We won't do the closet. Just the pantry, I guess. I know it's a dead end, but we're just doing it for the resources. Is this 4 or 5? It's 5. I guess this is just telling you what these sum, like a way to figure out how much these food are worth without having to actually encounter them. If you encounter 2 of them, you can like do the math and figure out the rest. Because this does add up to 50 exactly. 5 times 2 is 10, 5 times 3 for the bananas is 15, total 25. And 5 times 5 for the oranges is another 25 for the 50 steps. And then no more spare change, whatever that means. It's weird. Don't know what that note is trying to do, other than what I just described. Even then, it's not very helpful. Gotta be the corridor, otherwise we're dead. We could be dead super quick this round. Oh no. Maybe I was too gung-ho about making these dead ends at the very start. And then using the den. Okay, we got the West Wing Hall. And the drawing room. Maybe we save that for later? Nah, let's do it right now. This is my folly, right? Spending gems when I don't need to. But I kind of want to see what we can roll in these low-rank rooms that are definitely not locked and that we can re-roll for fun. Not a bedroom. Re-roll. Give me either steps or the parlor. Give us the parlor game, I guess. This box is a black box. False. The box... We'll read that later. This box is a blue box. Yeah, this one was really long, so... False and false. True. The box that claims to be black has the gems. You. Is it worth trying to get like the wrong answer sometime? Like maybe the instructions are lying to us too. It wouldn't be the first time that we read something and then found out later that it's just not true. Like the red note in that one hallway. It's our first time seeing this view. Kinda weird that the river goes under the house. Funny. Alright, let's see what we can get here. It's gotta lead in further. Hopefully like a T shape. I think we can do better than this. Maybe. Yeah, the West Wing Hall, that's good. Shall we head towards the back? Backtrack if we need to. Make it the bedroom, I guess. We definitely don't want this. And actually, since we have it, can we make this... Nope, not the bedroom closet, but could be something interesting. The library. That's new. Discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. Yeah, let's do that. It's a new room, and we get some potential chance for another new room. 2 stories of wall-to-wall books surround the reader in this room, exhibiting either a bountiful spring of knowledge or typical interior design sensibilities of the wealthy. A few books have been withdrawn from the shelves and are placed on rostrum stands in various corners of the library. Like these. We can't read them. Additional reading. The house directory is a great resource for information, I've noticed. If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press right bumper to pull up the directory. Yeah, we know. Could the magnifying glass give us some kind of information on the left? It doesn't seem like it. And we could use a key, but we can either wait for a sledgehammer or just come back here if we feel like we have the extra stuff. Could be something super good in there, who knows. Oh, we get to pick something? Mount Holly Library book request form, in library use only. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Okay. Another roguelite thing. One of these rare rooms. Number 124. Please select one. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, Andrew Dahl. Swim Bird by Dear Old Mom, Marion Marigold. The Fixed Stars, Richard Witt. History of Orindia, Caleb Manning. EPCW Pump System User Manual. And Drafting Strategy, Architectural Digest. Ugh, it's a tough choice. This was pretty interesting, just because it's like a manual. I feel like this relates to one of those mechanical rooms that maybe we haven't seen yet, or even the lab. This one is so tempting, for obvious reasons, and it might be what I choose. Obviously, this has something to do with the observatory. Maybe we get a bonus plethora of stars or something from this one. But this one, my strategy might not be a good one, the one that I've been doing for the past several episodes. Maybe I need help from the professionals. As much as I want to see another book from Marion, I might need this. Simon P. Jones. Hopefully whoever is still working here will fill this out for us. Can we go upstairs? We can. I like this. Mount Holly Records. Huh, temporal records. Have I spent 20 hours on this game? I guess I left it on while I was doing some other things. Total days 6. Longest day 16 hours. Yeah, that's because I can't save and quit and still keep the same day. I kind of skewed the records here. Resource records. Steps taken 337, keys turned 17, gems used 29, gold spent 48. Total stars, a pitiful 1. Some draft records, barely any green rooms, barely any shops. Gotta get more of those. Puzzle records. Are these all the puzzles, or do they fill in if we get more puzzle rooms? I don't know. Discoveries. I feel like there has to be more. Maybe they just don't fill in, yeah, until you get them. Kind of keeping an eye out for the shelves here, in case there's some kind of hidden secret or something. Even if there was, I'd probably miss it. I feel like this might be something we need the magnifying glass for. Oh wait, is this just records? My first claim ticket. I did check in the secret garden key first, so And here, November 5th, the Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. Yeah, we're working on that. Oh damn it, I forgot to unlock the garden over there after we learned the secret of the dark room. What was that number again? I think I have to check my video. What was it? It was negative 17, right? And 11, so 1128, was it? Yeah, we'll try 1128. My favorite floor plans. Can't seem to ever pass it up. Isn't that the truth? You're really calling me out here. Yeah, the utility closet is my most drafted, and the drawing room and the pantry. I paid a lot for the passageway, yeah, it is pretty tempting. Just look at all those doors. And I spent a lot of time in the den. I guess that's revealing. The episode where I kind of just left the game on in order to preserve the day without having to reset. I haven't ever made a contraption. I did make a purchase for a club sandwich. And there's a bunch of other crap here. What is this crap? Most avoided floor plan. Yeah, the commissary. I have noticed that. It just costs like a gem, and it also requires... well, it doesn't lead into anywhere good. Maybe we'll do that next. We're not avoiding the garage, okay? I've just been bad at it. The library is really calling me out. I don't feel so welcome here anymore. I think we're done here. No more secrets, I don't think. Yeah. We can still do the West Wing Hall, but we are building towards the back, like I originally planned. We got the gems. The mailroom is new, but we are building towards the back. The secret passage leads to the back. Music room is tempting because we have the gems, but I mean, it's new. And we get a minor key on top of a special secret key. But we might be dead in the water if this doesn't pan out. It's gotta be the secret passage, right? We haven't even found the security room yet, so our little combo with the utility closet might not do anything this time. This is an uncommon room, and so is this. It'd be kind of a shame to just go for the room that we've already gotten before. Because we're trying to fill out the entire index, right? Do we gamble on this? It's a huge gamble and a huge cost. I just want the new room. Going towards the back doesn't really do anything for us. Surprise, surprise, there's different music in the music room. Our standard key. And our special... the prism key. If you unlock a door with the prism key in a green room, hallway, bedroom, red room, or shop, you will draw floor plans of that same color. Wow. A good way to fill out our green room if we haven't gotten any of those yet. Or the shops. Or for the mythical red room build. And then this. Can we actually do anything with this piano? We saw like the musical stuff in that other place, the workshop. I was wondering if there might be like some secret you have to play on the piano or something. Doesn't seem like you do it here though. Well, here's numbers 1 through 4. We saw number 8, I guess. Find here, within these first words sung, the key you seek in major tongue, but half the sheets are missing from the 4 you hold, the rest far flung. A half note held is quite the pun. Half note held? Well, we've got the bold word there first. Words on the. And number 8 was what again? I don't remember. Was it message or something? Message. I don't remember what number 8 was. I think we have to get to like that other piano that we saw in the security room, because we saw 2 different piano rooms, to maybe get the rest of these, or they could be in a weird place like the workshop. So this is both telling us the puzzle and also hiding the solution inside the instructions, I guess. Among this scattered symphony, a message hidden beneath the keys, in bold words, sung by you and me, a fractured note, an urgent plea, in bold words sung, I do repeat. The ones of you who oft assume that you alone can solve this tune are likely going to get your due, and all the rage that will ensue, while working on this simple clue. White pages lined with melodies do hide the words we've come to seek, and from our choice among all these, we write down one that seems to be the loudest type with ink that bleeds. It's just kind of saying the same thing. There's hidden stuff. First words on the something. I think message was number 8, but what are 5, 6, and 7? 3 words message. First words on the blank, blank, blank message. Well, any messages we come across from now on, we can just maybe try to look at the first words. Find the but the in, the, that, are, and, while, white, do, and, we, the. Not this one. That figures. Shall we use a normal key? We're just in a blue room, and the prism key only works on these special rooms, so no. It's a garage. We finally got it. But we don't have the car keys. Well, I want it, okay? And we get 3 keys. Maybe someday we'll actually find the damn car keys in here, in the house. And also have the garage in the same floor plan one day. Maybe this is all Simon was after. Maybe he just wanted a sweet ride. If we get the car keys and jump in the car, we'll just drive off into the sunset. I think that's it. Oh, no, there's this. Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship. Your absence must be accounted for. Mrs. Babbage. We can always count on her to what's the phrase? To run a tight ship, yeah. So Christoph handles the car, I guess. Alright, what does this do? Oh, it opens the garage. Well, why not, right? Let's go for a stroll. The West Pass. Okay, never mind. We're not going for a stroll. Does this actually imply that we can go out for a drive if we get the car keys? What good is walking out here? To anyone? Nowhere to dig. Oh wait, we've got this. I guess you can walk down this. Huh. It was like a dead end in my other run, but I guess when you get the garage, it's not a dead end. Oh, we got the good music. Can we unlock this forever from this side? I don't think so. Well, it's not inside the estate, so maybe it doesn't... Oh my god. The west gate has been permanently unlocked. Roguelite. Permanent changes do not reset each day. I'm not sure what good that does us, like entering from this side, but... Well, let's see what's over here. I was wondering if these cables like actually led anywhere. Doesn't seem like we're going to where the cables are. But we can see what this is. I'm glad we went for the garage even without the car keys. This is a room too. Incredible. We can just do this every day. Like as a starting thing. The tool shed has 2 special items. The shrine, make an offering and receive a blessing. And the root cellar. Rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots today. This is definitely the upgrade, isn't it? Start out your run with something from this tool shed. We finally got something. Well, it's not always a tool shed, but we'll make it a tool shed today. It's kind of the most boring option of these 3, I guess. But I want to see what kind of items can spawn. We've already seen the skull detector, or metal detector. This only helps us at the beginning of the day, but now we can get it at the beginning of the day, if we get the tool shed. And this thing. Wasn't there a padlock somewhere? Where was that padlock? We got a permanent addition. Incredible. So that's what this little section is. It only took forever. I don't remember where that padlock was, or even if that was inside this one run. It might have been in the den, like where it usually spawns. Could have been in the drawing room. Was it the library? I think it was around the library that I noted it. Guess we'll head back towards the library. Funnily enough, we can conserve steps by just going down this way, rather than going through the house itself. I guess there is some logic to that. It's just a straight walk rather than a tiring, circuitous pass through hallways or whatever. Plus you get to breathe in the fresh air. You get tired less easily. All of these rewards were great, learning all of this stuff too. But really the music is what drives it home. Really feels like we got somewhere today. It'd be a shame to cancel out the music here, but seems like it's still playing a bit. Yeah, music room indeed. Actually, it might have been faster too. Well, no, it was faster this way after all. And yeah, it was here. Glad we didn't use that key. Even though we have 4 now. Look at all them gems. We're like so good on resources now. But this day is almost over because we've only got the West Wing Hall. And that might be a dead end. Let's see. Moment of truth. We're done. Today's over. Well, we can finally get the commissary, I guess. No longer our least liked room, our most avoided room. What's on the menu? Oh, you've got dirigiblocks? Incredible. Can we play? I guess not. We've got some lore too. A liar. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. You liar. What is even the point though? Whiz and whiz out? Hang on. Is this to do with the password after all? With this and without this? What does this mean? Like a room that has with the this lamp thing or whatever it is and without the tie? Does this change like throughout the days or something? Since it's here right next to the password, I feel like it has to do something with it. I don't know. There isn't even a terminal in this room, so I feel like it has to be. Annual Maid's Day sale, 2 days only. All items up to 50% off. All staff welcome, day 20 and 21, Mount Holly Commissary. Kind of weird that this happens on a very specific day. Well, this should be a lie that it's closed from day 12 to day 16. So I guess we can just like find it. I'm not sure why this note exists. It just means that it's always here, right? The commissary. And then we've got like a special sale on 20 and 21. Weird that it only happens on certain days. Like you have to actually plan around it. Oh, we'll know to come here on those days. We can't really afford anything. We already have a shovel, I think. No, we don't. Didn't even get to use the prism key. I mean, we could have, but there was no benefit. I guess give us this. Well, this is good to know. The commissary is actually much more useful much more useful than I thought. I thought it would just be more stuff like the kitchen, but it is actually like items and other currencies. They are pretty expensive though. With this magnifying glass, can we find out anything in the library? I don't think so. This is pretty much the last thing we're doing today. Can't really check in anything to the coat room, we don't have that. The only thing that I wondered would be worth checking, well, I guess 2 things. Is there anything hidden here? I don't think so. How about here? Doesn't look like it. Well, we can try this tomorrow. Yeah. And this. Now our most avoided floor plan is the mailroom. We actually unlocked 2 of our most avoided mailroom, or two most avoided rooms. both the commissary and the garage. I'm glad we got rid of them, or ticked them off. Let's call it a day. West-facing cottage? Huh. What a fun rank. Well, we got 5 new rooms, so I'm glad for that. I guess you can build like a lopsided house. Well, at least we got like a fun rating this time. And actually, let's save and quit for once. Maybe this is a good place to end my recording session. I can save my new runs and unlocking that mysterious garden on the other side with the red room password, the dark room password, for another day. That would be a good time to take a break.